Hi everyone, welcome. We are so glad that you guys took the time to get on this call and see what this coaching gig is all about. I do have some notes written down, so if I look down, I am sorry. I wanted to start with a little bit of my story. I'm Kim, for those of you who do not know me, and I've been married for almost 13 years. I have two children, a daughter who's 11, a son who's 8, and a stepdaughter who's 21, who's actually making me a grandmother very soon. And I started coaching, I guess, a little over a year and a half ago. We always talk about our why in this business, and for me, it's a couple of different things. Number one, I've battled with my weight my whole life. I have tried everything there is to do, which I would lose weight, gain it, so it just caused years of yo-yo dieting for me. 6 years ago, we were moving, my family was moving to a new neighborhood, my daughter was starting kindergarten, and something just clicked with me, and I just wanted to get healthy, and I wanted to make a change, and I wanted to be a different kind of mom, and moving to a different neighborhood, making new friends, and I just wanted to be that fit mom that I always longed to be, that I always saw other moms, and that's just what I wanted. I was never comfortable in my own skin, even though sometimes I didn't act like it. I was very uncomfortable. I was very insecure about my weight and how I looked, but I never took the right steps to change it. So I had a friend who was a trainer. He started training me right away then in, I think it was the end of August. And I lost 50 pounds within a few months. Eating right and, lifting weights, cardio, doing it with him. But after a while, it did get very expensive. And my son hated going to the daycare. So I ended up stopping, and I just tried to do it on my own for the next really 2 years, going to the gym, trying to do things that he taught me, doing classes, eating okay, which was really the main problem with my eating, my nutrition. I kind of stopped with the portions that he had taught me, and at some point, I guess a year after that, the weight started to, within that year after those 2 years, the weight started to creep back on. Not all of it, but a little bit. And I don't know why, I read something, I decided to go low carb. And I mean low carb, like almost none. I lost 20 pounds instantly. I did not work out at all. I started getting dizzy a lot, and my hair started really thinning. And I couldn't stop. I kept going with it. Finally, that same friend, was just giving me advice and telling me to add some different foods back in, and I did. At the same time, a bunch of friends of mine were starting P90X3, and one of them got an extra DVD set, so I just decided to do it. And I stuck to it for 3 months and did it every single day, but not the nutrition again. So I gained 6 pounds of muscle, and I guess I looked better, but I still didn't have my nutrition down. At that same time, my upline and friend Sandra had started in a 21-day group and was loving it. I was still just kind of skeptical. She had become a coach. She had asked me about coaching, but it really wasn't until I saw her results that I just really jumped on board and wanted to be a coach. At that point, my husband and I were so broke that I didn't even have the money to buy the challenge pack. So I have always been a stay-at-home mom, and I bartend 1 to 2 nights a week, which I absolutely love. But we were just going through a rough time, and I borrowed the money to buy the challenge pack and sign up as a coach. And it's the best decision that I made. It was a turning point in my life, and my family's really. I paid that back within a month. I helped, I think, over 3 people that month to start their journey. to get healthy, and I paid back my friend the money. I was worried at first that because I was still on my journey of losing weight and getting fit, that people wouldn't want to, wouldn't want me to be their coach. But I was still wrong. It's nothing about that. It's not about being skinny. It's not about being the smallest, the thinnest, the fittest. You don't need to be an expert trainer. You don't need to be a nutritionist. I mean, of course that stuff helps, but you don't need all of that. What you need is to, you want to help people. You want to motivate them. You want to have that passion in you to want to do it, to be passionate about this job, and I am. So I think that shows through, and people wanting me to be their coach and wanting me to help them, and whether they're, buying a challenge pack from me or joining one of my groups, I get messages all the time that I just inspire people to get healthier, to lose weight, to make healthier decisions, and I think that's incredible, and that warms my heart. So, like I said, I've always stayed home with my 2 children. I've gone back to bartending at, some point when my second child was little, and I do love that. It's my home away from home. I've worked there on and off for so long. But coaching and Beachbody has just given me so much more. It's given me self-confidence that I've never, ever had. It makes me want to cry. I've just always been so insecure inside about how I look. And for the first time in my life, I am confident. Again, I'm not the thinnest. I'm not the fittest. I don't strive to be. I don't really want to be. I want to be strong, and I want to be healthy, and I want to be a good role model for my children, especially my daughter, and be confident in who I am and what I look like. And I feel like Beachbody has given me that. It's given me the courage to go out of my comfort zone. I am a very, very shy person, very shy by nature. And putting myself out there on Facebook and social media, the anxiety I feel sometimes pushing send is crazy. But this has helped me to do that, and it's helped me to make new friends,